Alright, so welcome to another 902 gaming video, and I wanted to actually do some games of the deck that I had posted yesterday on my channel. The Grixis Iconoclast deck. So let's get to actually playing some games with it. Let's see here, where's it at? Nope. There it is. Standard, best of 3, and play. I haven't changed anything from that deck list, from that deck that I did. I just want to play it as is and just get some matches in with it and see how it actually does. Hopefully my opponent actually plays along here. Well, one land is a no keeper. I would have kept it if it was one of these was another land. Actually, if any of them were another land, I would have kept it. Oh, I kept. Well, whoops. Opponent goes to 6. Let's see what happens here. Oh, we got lucky. Jund. All right. See if my mistake pays off. So I won't play this even if I draw another on-tap land. I still won't play this on turn 2. Now you can kind of see where this sort of hurt me in this game. Just the fact that this would have been a pain land instead of a tri land. So now I don't have a 2-drop, which under normal circumstances I'd be able to fire off one of these. But now I'll be able to Corpse Harvester on turn 3 if I need to. So it could make the case for actually playing maybe just one copy of this. But we'll see. Took this extra mana there. Okay, well. Looks like it worked out really well for me. Looks like they're 4-color, I guess. I'm not going to run out the Iconoclast right now. Although I guess if I did that and they cast a removal spell, I'm just going to hold up a removal. I have 4 removal spells. I could hold it up till next turn and do it, and then if I did it this turn and it got killed, then I could just at least Corpse Appraiser it, so. And of course, they don't play anything. Oh, there's Fable. Okay. We're going to hit the creature with Go for the Throat. Okay. I guess they still have 1 mana here, technically. We got, well, there are 5 colors. Alrighty. So I've drawn 4 straight lands. Play this. Play the Iconoclast. I guess they can draw 3 cards from that. And we'll just pass. What would be better here is if I actually had the counter spell. Okay. Playing a plains. Okay. No blocks. There's a lot of these times where people play cards like this that, where they could easily like ninjutsu something into play, but they never ever seem to be playing ninjutsu. Okay. Unfortunately now I don't have anything to hit with the Corpse Appraiser. And I don't think I just run it out there, so just attack. And yep. Discarded another courier's briefcase. Okay. Sure. Hmm. I think I'll just lightning strike it. Okay, so they're probably not playing any counter spells. Probably holding up for this. Okay. Yeah, it's a creature card. I guess I have Fading Hope. Won't be able to exile anything, but that's fine. We'll just cast. I have Fading Hope to return it if they decide to remove it or something. They probably have more of this. Sure. 5 cards? Alrighty. I'm playing against Domain, so they probably have the enchantment. So one thing that this deck is very weak to is enchantments. There's not a whole lot I can do, but wow, 3 lands. Right into the graveyard, eh? Wow. Okay. An island. So they're playing a bunch of basics. Alright. That's fine. Still drew a wall. They drew a lot of land. 6, 10? 10 lands in... Wow. Okay. Draw 3 there. They have Leyline. Okay. Okay. Get in there. We'll keep consider. Keep all that up. Sure. Well, more land. One of each land type. Like one of these, one of this. Sure. I could have got a Fading Hope, but okay. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Corpse Harvester doesn't do anything. Alright. Okay. I'm getting some bad draws here, but let's hit them up with this. Ooh, wow. I think I'm going to take a tie there. Then block. Yeah. Wow, you're like 20 turns too late, aren't you? Okay. Let's siphon insight again. Take that, although I don't think I'll ever cast it. I don't have, I have one, I guess I have three basic, I have all five? No, I don't. Basic landscapes, I only have three. No attacks. Pass the turn. I don't think I have much of a chance to win this one, but very little chance to win this one, actually. Okay. Now, if they have another Titan of Industry, I'm in trouble. I can try to counter it. They have 4 mana? They do not. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's just basically the deck that I have no hope in beating it ever. Okay. Yeah, 4 values. I guess, does this count as 0? Go 2, 3. Yeah, I don't think I'll ever get. Okay. I need to find some action on my main phase here, and there's nothing, leaving myself far too open to Titan of Industry, or it's pretty terrible, actually. All right. You can fight decks off for quite a long time with this deck, but they just have inevitability at this point. Mm-hmm. They have a lot of lands in their deck. Or they seem to be drawing lots of them. All right. Wow. Okay. I might as well consider here. Okay. Wow. Ultra bad draws here, but let's see. Maybe be able to find something to keep digging. There we go. There. At least I have Fading Hope to protect it. Okay. Keep that. I should have cut down as well. That was dumb. Okay. That wasn't in my end step? Okay. I wasn't able to go back. Yeah, I should have cut down the token as well. Mm-hmm. Yeah, now I'm dead. Yeah, I can't beat that. So I think that's got to come in. I think Obnixilis. I think that has to come in. I think the Trespasser and Duress probably all need to come in here. We'll take the Maestro's Charms out. Take Wandering Mind out. Take the Indulgence out. Take the Cut Down out. Play with Fire can come out as well. Basically, I don't want like this doesn't do anything. Those don't do anything. Maybe I want Fading Hope instead of the Considers. All right, it's a few less spells, but it's my breakdown now. 13 and 19. 13 and 22. All right, I'm okay with that. This is probably where I need to run negates or something else in the sideboard. Maybe even Invoke Despair would actually be pretty good in this matchup. One of the reasons why I don't like the Domain deck is it relies too heavily on enchantments. I also probably shouldn't have kept that hand, but it's neither here nor there. When it's random, you never quite know who you're playing against, so. And I think Corpse Brazier probably could have come out as well. Okay. Celestis? Duress? Sure. 5-color, just play everything. Wow, and I'm going to get land flooded here. That's fantastic. Okay. This might make the case for having 23 lands instead of... Maybe I cut one of the tri-lands out. Not sure, though. Arena's so finicky on how you draw your lands and when you actually draw them. So, we'll see. Alright. Let's play this. Play the rest. Still have to discard. Get rid of that. Still duress them. Okay. And we'll just replay this again. Well, they're at 6 mana. And I got no answer for this thing. Okay. Likely not going to win this matchup. This thing hits, it's game over. Nothing I can do about it. It's not a great matchup, for sure. Okay, let's get in there. Okay. Sure. Oh, it does go back to their graveyard? You still have to deal with it first. And jeez. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 lands. Alrighty. And I'm just going to draw lands now, so. Wow, my opponent's all lands all the time. Wow. All right. No attacks. Yeah, they'll get their spider back, but not a lot I can do about it, unfortunately. I probably should have attacked with their spider and they removed it with the corpse harvester or the corpse appraiser. That's all right. Bit flooded actually both games. That's cool. A little bit flooded both games. Didn't really see the Iconoclast until way late. The second one until way late in the first game. So we'll try another one. That was kind of rough. Ultra bad matchup for me. Opponent must be playing like 28 or 29 lands, I bet. That was a lot of lands. The one thing is you don't kill very quickly with this deck, which is the difference between this one and the blue-red version. The blue-red version can kill extremely quickly. Monastery Swiftspear and Balmor and Delver and stuff can kill really quickly out of nowhere. Okay. No blue mana, I guess. That was a mistake to keep. Probably should have mulliganed. So far, the deck's not looking that great. But we'll keep trying. It was performing much better yesterday. Matchups were a little bit better, I guess. Kind of the argument for playing in best of 3 instead of just the random. All right. We'll play the Springs just in case. I have no idea what they're playing. They're playing Thalia. That's bad for me. So. Oh, that's right. That's fine. Underdog's okay too. We'll play this. Play this. And then I have cut down to kill the underdog. And then I can appraise it. Okay. Yeah. And then I can remove it with the corpse harvester. Corpse appraiser, rather. Okay. we'll take the Wandering Mine. Oh, okay. Well, they just conceded there. We'll bring the Corpse Harvester in, or Corpse Graveyard Trespasser in. Take the Wandering Mine out. Take the Consider out and bring the Duress in, maybe. Take the Maestro's Charm out. Copy. Now I'm trying to decide if I want to bring Obnixilis in. Yeah, I think I will, instead of the other charm. No, are they mono black? They look like they're Esper, probably. Hmm. Yeah, that's not a great. I think I'll just do that. Bring in the extra, one extra Infernal Grasp. They look like they're Esper, so. I don't have the turn 1 Duress, but we'll keep it anyway. So now they have cut. Let's play Xander's Lounge. No, that would have been a pain land, so I would have been able to actually cast Duress on turn 1. But we'll just play the Shipwreck March next turn, Duress. It's possible we want to hold up, but I mean, I could go for the Throat. Yeah, I think I just want to pop them with a Duress and see what's going on over there. Probably all creatures. Yeah. Get rid of that. Enchantments are a big problem for this deck. So maybe see if there's something I can put in the sideboard for it. Okay. Unfortunately, we have one hidden card. I'm just going to pass. I don't need to run the Iconoclast out. Of course they would draw another one. Just counter it. You need a 4th land here. Okay. Always tempted to pop them first. We'll just hit him with a Lightning Strike. They do have this. Oh no, it's not the indestructible one. So, what did they draw? They don't really have much. They have this. They could bring out the other side of it now. And then, oh, okay. Cool. Just Corpse Appraiser the Denic. Oh, man. I think I have to take this. Okay. Not great. Not great. Let's go to combat. They have 5 mana. They do have the potential for this. I'll just end the turn here. I don't need to play it out just yet. I can hold on to it. Seeing that they have this card. Yeah, and they drew the extra land. That's fine. I can do this at the end of the turn. I can also Urtai something. Exile. Or do I know what they chose? I guess it has to resolve first. Do I care about the graveyard? Do I care about the graveyard? Sure. Let's counter it. Let me put some pressure now on them. Yeah, I think I have to put the pressure now. It could be a mistake. I mean, if they're playing a bunch of these, then there's not a lot I can do, but I do have Siphon Insight, so if they do, yeah. Of course they have another one. Oh, man. Well, I don't think that was a mistake anyway. I think I still had to do that. Yep. Mm-hmm. Well, there's a Fading Hope I needed for that. No, I'll keep the seat. Sure. They might have the removal spell, or the counter spell rather. They'd have everything else so far, so. Well, there's my counter spell. That's the turn again. Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate that they had two of those, but it's not a lot you can do about it. Sure. Is this? Yeah. All right. They get to investigate. Oh, they don't. Oh, it's. Oh, right. Okay. Now I think I need to play this land. I'll exile that. Wow. I think we'll take this. And then I'm going to play that. At least now I have to make disappear. Might be for something. Who knows? Nothing, hey? Okay. Go combat. They could have another Igonjo. But it's not really a lot. I don't really have another choice, really, but to attack, so it doesn't really matter. Well. Okay, so now I can Fading Hope, or I have Infernal Grasp. All right. So we managed to actually get through the double farewell in that matchup, which I suppose they're playing and whatnot. And they're playing Depopulate. So again, this is why I like Corpse Braiser I like incorporating Grixis into this deck because of the Esper matchup. Esper matchup's probably the best matchup that we have, except for Resolve the Wedding Announcements. Those are a big problem. But other than that, like, you just basically get to remove all their stuff. this is an unusual version that's playing 2, probably 1 in the main, 1 in the sideboard. So, but your spells are cheaper and you don't have as many threats, so a lot of the removal's kind of dead. Alrighty. Oh yeah, my weeklies are up. So let's go into the deck now. And I think I need to figure something out for enchantments, although I don't think there's there's not a lot of options here. I did pull this out a lot. Maestro's Charm probably don't need 2 copies. I didn't like consider all that much. I like interacting more. Spell Pierce is probably a card I could play. Yeah, I don't really like that. Lightning Strike's pretty good because it can go to the dome. I do like. Yeah, I don't know. That's on the maybe pile, I guess. Same with this. Maybe it's not worth it. This did seem kind of bad. And I did need more untapped blue sources, so I think we'll go back like that. So I have potentially 5 cards to add. Is there anything from the sideboard that I wanted in all the time? Yeah, Graveyard Trespasser was very good. I think I want a couple of more threats in the deck. It's kind of funny because I said about the blue-red version of the deck that it's playing far too many creatures, and here I am adding more creatures. It's likely that I may just want to play the standard Grixis list, and instead of playing the vampire, I want to play the Iconoclast instead. Where is it at here? The Blood Tithe Harvester. I may want to just play the Iconoclast instead of this creature, and then just basically almost the same exact deck. So if I like take this out and take this out, and I add Shield Red. Oops, that's gold. And I put like a couple of copies of this in the deck. And if I put maybe some Invoke Despairs in the sideboard. Oops. Nope. Nope. There we go. Select that one. Now I'll put maybe like 2 in the sideboard. Jaya can come out. Put another one of those in there. I probably want to go down on that. Maybe back up here. Increase my black sources. I only have 7 non-black sources, so that's not too bad. It's kind of funny that you just kind of eventually migrate back towards the cards that work, because there's so many problems. This format seems to be so wide open on Arena sometimes that you just won't ever play against the same type of deck every single game. So you want to have like the best possible cards. I do like Iconoclast into both of these, or removal into these. It's possible I don't want 2 of these in the main deck. Actually, hold on, and maybe put 1 in the sideboard. And we'll take that out as well, I guess. Yeah, because I still have the Balmord I can put in if I want. Definitely don't want to go up to 5 lands. Let's see what there is for card draw. Maybe, yeah, I don't want more 3-drops though. Maybe I do need a couple more 3-drops. Maybe Yawgmoth Praetor is what I want. But the double black is what gets me. I mean, I guess I have quad black in the sideboard now, but that's out of necessity, I think. I mean, you could just go back to like I said, the original Grixis kind of list, which was, had like Evolved Sleepers and Corpse Appraiser and Shieldred. Blood Pact. I don't really like cards that deal a lot of damage. The Fellstinger might be interesting because I can just sacrifice a token. It is a quote. I guess this is also a quote unquote burn spell, but not really. That was an instant. Maybe. Think there's anything here. Yeah. Yeah. Like Thrill of Possibility is something I think I was talking about in the deck tech video. There's always Fable the Mirror Breaker as well. Although you can't really, there's only 10 creatures that you can. That's not a lot of creatures that you can copy. It is a very good card though. There was a. What's this one do? Sacrifice the land. Okay. Nothing crazy. Kaito might be an interesting inclusion in the deck. Sacrifice him. Cast an instant sorcery from graveyard. The strength of the spell open graveyard excellence it. So I can pay. Basically, it gives any spell on my graveyard flashback for 2 colorless mana. It's not terrible. This is a card that, like any other time in the history, if you go back like 5 years or, this would have been insanely. There's no way this card would have ever been printed. But now it just seems like underpowered. This would have been a rare 100%. Now it just seems underpowered for the rest of the format. I don't even know, even as a 2/2, if it would have been playable. No. Particularly like that. Don't like that. No, I don't like that. Moonveil Regent's kind of interesting. Blakecool Serpent. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think anything there is any good. No. So, maybe Kaito. Yeah, I think we'll try that out. Let's try Kaito out. All right, so here's a new deck list, I guess. Oops, let's delete that. So we kind of cut down. We took out one of the burn spells, took out one of the Siphon Insights. We added the Graveyard Trespasser because I was bringing it in every game anyway. We took out a Maester's Charm and brought in Kaito. And we added the Shieldred to the main deck. And we put Invoke Despair in the sideboard. Now we have 3 Siphon Insights in the sideboard. It's probably too many. It's probably only a 2 of, or 3 of it. Yeah, it's probably only a 2 of ever. I think actually I know what I need. I need a Braid in the sideboard, or Brothers. What's it called? Isn't it Brotherhood's End? Yeah. I think I need a couple of these in the sideboard. Okay. Oh, let's go back. Hold on. Actually look at the deck list again. Show it. So essentially it looks like we're re-devolving into just playing old Grixis. But having Iconoclast here instead. It's probably not correct to switch it up as much as I do, but when it feels as underpowered as it does, it's hard for me to stick with it. And it felt very underpowered in that matchup. That's a matchup that where my opponent drew so many lands, not the last game, the first game that I played, where my opponent drew so many lands, I should have won that matchup. But I didn't, just because I'm not playing enough. I'm not playing enough power cards. Let's try this. Essentially, yeah, it just comes back to just playing old Grixis, but let's see. Let's see what happens. All right. So this is match number 3. This is probably the last match that I'll play with the deck for right now, until I either come back to it and retune it. I have some other deck lists that I want to do. Titanium actually is a card that I've been looking at quite a bit. There's a couple of deck lists that I have for it. Essentially, the times that I flipped it, I never lost the game, which unlike Mishra, when it's flipped, I've lost the game plenty of times when I've got Mishra to meld. So, and we all know hers is really good, so I won't go down that for right now anyway. Yeah, I mean, it seems okay. Few too many lands, but I have a couple of card draws in that. This might be the reason why I can cut down a land, maybe. All right, so mono red, most likely. Okay. We'll play the Underground River. It is one of the reasons why I like playing it, because now I have the option of either or. I should also have like automatically turn on. Okay. Opinion of upkeep. Okay. So it doesn't kill it if it flips. Yeah, we'll cut it down, because if they're playing green red like graveyard stuff, the other stuff is going to be much bigger than that. So we might as well pop it now. I'm going to take a point of damage from it next turn anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay. I'm not playing the Iconoclast this turn, so I'll just pass. I'll play it definitely next turn, because then I'll have Fading Hope and Consider up. But there's no point in playing it right now. Well, yeah, see, 3/3, I'm not doing anything against that, so. I think I'm just gonna consider here. That's fine actually. I'll keep that. Okay. Play that. Play this. Exile the Sprout. Take the land. Yeah. I'll take the land. We'll trade here for sure. Probably should have taken the Iconoclast. Actually, that was stupid. But yeah, I could see maybe cutting a land because I'm playing Consider. Or maybe just cut the Considers and maybe max out on Fading Hope and cut down. You seem to be really good in this deck. Okay. Is this whenever it leaves play? Dies. Okay. I'm not drawing any cards. Folk Despair. Okay. Probably has the whip, whatever it's called, the one that. Oh, I guess it wouldn't matter anyway. Whoa, they just passed? Whoops. Oopsie. Okay. I don't think I want Fading Hope there. And I'm on the draw now, so I think Evoke Despair is what I really want in this matchup. Urtai's not great. All right. Yeah, I think that's essentially what I want. And I could probably keep Urtai maybe, but They probably shouldn't have conceded there, maybe, but I don't know. It's probably just a mistake. Might add a sorcery removal spell or something that could have taken care of Shieldred, but probably the only reason I think that you would quit in that spot. Now, the dragons are a problem for this deck, but they're few and far between right now, where I won't make an adjustment because of it. The domain deck basically told me that I was super weak to enchantments. So, you know, any of the wedding or fable or anything like that were really weak to. So they're heavily played. Yeah, they just conceded. You just had to concede, man. That's all you had to do. No need to waste somebody's time like that. Like generally, if I'm playing against somebody I know is playing mono blue and they flip Delver on turn 1, I just concede both games. There's kind of no point in playing those matchups out. They will largely 90% of the time win from that point. I have played it out a few times, but generally if they flip it on turn 1, I don't bother playing those matchups. I'm in such a losing position that it's pointless. There is a possibility that I can go into Delver version from the sideboard and maybe swap a bunch of the cards out that way and play Monastery Swiftspear and Delver and stuff like that, and basically morph from a kind of a mid-rangey deck to a more fast aggro deck, but I don't think my mana base lends to doing that. It might, though. All right. No red mana, but double removal spell. I guess means I keep it. Yeah, now I'm playing against mono red. Okay. Not going to cut down just yet. Yeah. Do need an untap a red or black source. Sulfur Springs would be really good right now. Yeah. Okay. That sucks. Squee. Okay. Weird how there was a little bit of lag there. What does it cost to activate? 2 mana. Okay. Now this is one of the matchups that I like this card. Doink. Gain some life. Yeah, this card is absolutely bonkers in this format right now. It's every deck that I play that has black in it, I automatically start putting this card in it now. I'm a little late to the party, I guess. But okay. What are you doing with the 1 extra mana? Nothing. Okay. I will take a point of damage if I have to do that. It's ultimates. Exile top 5 whenever its spell deals X damage, or X is the mana spent to cast that spell. Okay. Yeah. I think it doesn't have first strike or anything, no. Okay. They can, if they choose to double block it. All right. See what happens. I might bounce one of them if they choose to block it. No, they don't. Okay.
You're just never gonna learn, are you?
Yep. What's the second ability do? Top card, okay. So they got 4 mana now. So probably Atsushi. 1 damage to each creature your opponents control. Okay. That's a really good card. Again, that card just happens to hose my deck quite a bit. Maybe it's intentionally played that way. We'll just be able to replay it. I think I do need to preserve my life total here. Yeah, I get the scry as well. Yeah, we'll keep that. They can just replay it now too. I guess that's probably a mistake. Yeah, because they'll just play it again now. They have a blocker for Chandra. No solo creatures in the graveyard, eh? We'll lightning strike and then munch Chandra and then eat that. Then I have to go for the throat. Ooh, I almost clicked the wrong one. Ooh, whoops. Cool. All right.
Next time, I'll wear more comfortable shoes.
I don't. Yeah, I'm waiting for the Atsushi to come down. They could have Jaya as well. Jaya would be bad. Okay, hold on. So it likes to go to combat before I actually get the chance to respond. Whoops, that one. We'll pop that guy. There's one thing you really want to watch out for, especially with that card, is playing mono red. You want to make sure you can respond before they enter combat because it will not give you the option to stop at the beginning of combat. It'll just go right to combat and then boop and then target. Okay. Land is okay. I will take... I can keep up Urtai. They have 1 card. Yeah. Pass. We'll keep up Urtai for something like Atsushi or maybe Jaya or something. I don't know what they could be playing. Even another Burns, but yeah, something like this. I definitely want to counter it. And now I can also block with their Etching of Kumano. So I trade off there. Shieldred and this is good, but you're never going to get them both at the same time. They may have a shock or something for it, but that's fine. Again, I traded a land. I traded this spell for a land. So, highly unlikely that they attack here. They might, just to trade in. And I will definitely offer up the block there. That's a 2 for 2. And I drop Shieldred, and they likely don't have an answer. Oh, Iconoclast is good. Go to combat. I'll exile this and Chandra. Yeah, I don't have. Okay. Yep. Still take a point of damage here, but. Alright. That didn't deal. No, it dealt 1 damage to me. This should be GG's here. They might have some way to remove them, but it's highly unlikely. Lose 2. And then GG's next turn unless you gain some life or find a way to deal with one of them. Draw another card? Okay. Now, having this and then untapping with Urtai is even better, but problem is they're both 4 mana, so. I don't know what you could be drawing. I guess burn down the house plus a land. Unlikely, though. You got a blocker. That's fine. Menace. Whenever one of my creatures damage a player, create a treasure token. Okay. Hey, removal spell. GG's. Okay. You don't want to invoke despair. Definitely want a Brotherhood's End. Brotherhood's End. Ob Nixilis. We're gonna probably cut down Urtai, even though he was good there for countering that spell. Yeah, maybe we'll put him back. Maybe I want this in the deck too. Let's see here. I definitely. Argument can be made for this as well. Though I don't really want to play that. Could make an argument for duress as well. Nah. I don't particularly like duress against mono red. Maybe if I go on the draw. If they win this match and I go on the draw next one, I might bring in duress. Needed one of these to be an untapped land, but that's fine. Okay. Sure. Yeah, maybe this one I should have played. Sure. Okay. They're just going to go the full burn plan. Don't think that'll work out for you. I'm just going to lightning strike this down. I guess I could have countered it, yeah. Yep. Just pass. Yeah, I don't like for that particular reason because they could have another one. Yeah. Yeah, I think I just counter this. Okay. Now I guess I have to play Kaito. Down. I think a ninja. If they got trips, then whatever. Yeah, that's fine. Is it any target? Each opponent. Okay. Yep. Doesn't have haste. Okay, deck. Not a land. Okay. 9 land. Okay. Don't have any hope here at all, so I might as well bluff. Yeah. Sure. Okay, that's not awful. But there we go. Okay, let's draw. There we go. I have to discard a red source here. Okay. Let's play Corpse Appraiser. Get rid of that. Ooh, make disappear is dirty. They'd be able to cast. I probably just want this. They would be able to cast like another Storm Chaser or something like that. Play land. Menace. Sure. Pass. Okay. Yep. Do get to sacrifice a treasure. Okay. Yep. Deals combat damage to a player. Yeah, we'll just cut it down. Doink. All right, now it's game over. I could make a ninja there, I suppose, but
I'll be taking that now.
play this. Do I actually have enough mana to do both? I think I do. Resolve. Yep. Yeah, it's game over. GG's. Maybe burn down the house would kind of wreck me. But probably would have targeted the Corpse Appraiser. It's a bigger creature. Okay. Yeah, it's game over. Kaito was quite good in this matchup.
What do we have
Yep.
here?
Pass the turn. GG's. All right, so you kind of seeing that last matchup there where it actually went quite good. essentially how the deck runs. It's basically not much different than Grixis, but you get a little bit more out of this. It's basically a must-answer threat. Yep. Sure.
Would have had me if I wasn't so fast.
It did draw a lot of land. Yeah, you kind of see why Shieldred is quite good there too. Yeah, essentially what I did was basically kind of go back to the Grixis version of the deck. Okay. But I just keeping, but adding, basically swapping this out, swapping out the vampire for this, I think is quite a bit better. I might want to actually take a look at that, the last winning deck list or whatever, and maybe adjust the deck to fit that. Lightning Strike's pretty decent. It could be a Braid, maybe. It might help against certain matchups. But right now, as it stands, you kind of lean back into Grixis, at the original Grixis list that had like Invoke Despair and stuff. Which it's natural for that to happen. I mean, those decks tend to win because they're so good. But I think there's room for the Iconoclast in the deck. Might be kind of difficult with Invoke Despair. But it's just another, like, all of these creatures are all must-answer threats, right? The addition of the one Kaito is actually quite good over Maestro, at least in that matchup it was. So I definitely think there's a deck list here. Oh, what happened here? It's all kind of a mess, isn't it? Yeah, it's kind of natural progression. I think when you're building a deck and you're testing things out, they tend to gravitate back towards decks that were winning before. They were winning for a reason. So, but I do like the Iconoclast in the deck, so maybe that's where the home belongs instead of just the blue-red. Remains to be seen, I guess. We'll see what happens with the format. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.